Tasmad vasanaya baddham manaha. Therefore, the mind is bound by the impressions it carries. And further, if you want to know what are these impressions or vasanas or the raga dvesha on the mind, go to the lugi. What are the wrinkles on the cloth? They appear, but they have no existence. Our likes and dislikes, our memories, our future plans, they have no existence. When we move the iron on the cloth, where do the wrinkles go? Nowhere, because they were never there. In the same manner, when the desire is fulfilled, where the desire has gone? Nowhere. It was never there. Actually, it is consciousness only. Consciousness with the vasanas is called as the mind. The mind minus vasana is called consciousness. Tasmat vasanaya baddham manaha. Then manaha nirvasanam manaha muktam. And when the mind is free from all kinds of impressions that we carry on our head, then these impressions are removed. Muktam, it is liberated. Our mind is, or we are liberated in deep sleep. Because no impressions are valid. No impressions are valid. They are just dormant. But it is temporary. So, samyak alokana satyat, then vasana praviliyate. Then when we are able to recognize samyak alokana, recognizing our essential divine nature, which is satya, vasana praviliyate, all wrong notions disappear. Vasana means wrong notions. The more we are remaining in this awareness, mind will remain calm and quiet. As you are sitting, just remain, don't become tense, remain relaxed and be aware of the presence of the pituitary gland, which is at the base of the cranium. It is in a straight line behind the junction of the eyebrows. If you draw a line, straight line from Bhrumadhya backwards, halfway this pituitary gland is seated. That is the third eye. Opening the third eye is the pituitary gland is activated, and by which we break the barrier of limitations of body identification without death. Don't concentrate. Concentration is done by the mind. We have to dissolve the mind. So be aware of almost halfway between the Bhrumadhya, between the two eyebrows and the back of the head. If it is 6 inches, at 3-inch distance is this pituitary gland. And it will be right above the hard palate. slowly the mind will be in a process of dissolving all the vasanas, all the impressions of the mind. And like the ice cube dissolves in the waters, the mind will dissolve in consciousness. तस्मात् वासनया बद्धं मुक्तं निर्वासनं मनः सम्यक् आलोकनात् सत्यात्. When you thus come to your essential nature, vasana praviliyate, then all the concern about the world is totally dissolved. Praviliyate. Problems cannot be solved, they have to be dissolved. Vasana vilaye chetaha शाम्यति अस्नेह दीपवत अस्य संसार दुःखस्य सर्वोपद्रवकारिणः उपायः एक एवास्ति मनसः स्वस्य निग्रहः. So vasana vilaye chetaha, when the mind is now dissolving all the impressions on it, then shamyati asneha deepavat. Like when the lamp without the oil, when the oil is burnt away, slowly the lamp dies away. In the same manner, in the oil of these desires, thoughts, impressions, likes and dislikes, when that is the oil which is keeping the flame of mind awake, when that is totally dissolved, then shamyati asneha deepavata. As if the oil or the ghee is completely exhausted and the mind dissolves in pure consciousness. Meaning what? We are in consciousness, but because of the mind, we appear to have become separated. And asya samsara dukkhasya sarvopadrakarina manasaha swasya nigraha eva upaya asti. So, to get rid of the samsara dukkhasya upaya, the only means, only way, only solution for all the miseries of the relative world is only this thing: manasaha swasya nigraha, control over one's mind. Mind should not take us for a ride. Mind should be available to us.